I just bought above this bar here, second entry buy after a big gap up, so I thought it was reasonable to buy, looking for 50 cents on half, and then I'll leave the other half to see if we break up to a new high. Okay, so out half there. Not sure if I should be in the other half right now because this tail is not what I wanted to see. So considering getting out the other half at the same price. Alright, I ended up getting out the other half just at the market here, 20-cent profit. I'm not really happy with the management there. On this follow through bar, we started going up and down and up and down, and that's usually not what I look for in this kind of situation. I usually look for a good entry bar closing on its high, and if we have a tail like this, I usually expect buyers below and one more push up. But here we went buyers below, we pushed up, we pushed back down, then we pushed back up. So it wasn't looking, it just wasn't looking right for me to stay in. And so I ended up just exiting. Definitely could have managed it better. Not extremely happy with this, with at least the second half. So finished with 480. Not terrible. That's actually pretty good. But actually, you know what? That's pretty good because I was in 10 shares and my scalper's price was 50 cents and I ended up making 480. So not bad. I sold late during this bar as it was accelerating down, betting on some follow through. Decided to get out break even just because of that big tail on the bottom. I thought it was good context and big enough surprise that we're probably going to get a second leg down even with the tail, but just didn't look as strong as I wanted to, especially because I got in later than I would have liked. It just happened so fast that by the time I put my order in, I was already selling below the low. So I thought it'd be best to just get out break even. But I think the sell was okay. I think it was the right idea, especially because of the context. But just didn't like the tail and decided to get out break even. I sold below this bear signal bar here. We had a trading range breakdown and a rally up, but this rally up was probably minor because of how strong this downward move is. So I'd probably have to test down first. And we have a low close that's untested. So we have a low close here and then a signal bar here. So I'm going on the premise that if you sell the low close and sell below a signal bar, 80% chance you'll get to the midpoint of those two entries to avoid a loss. So I didn't take that sell at the low close, but I did take a sell below the signal bar, thinking that we should get down to that 50% mark, not 50% mark, but the midpoint of the two entries. Just like this reversal up is probably minor because of how strong this move down is. This move down is probably minor because of how tight the channel up is. So I'm not expecting it to get down to the low close or to a new low, just that it gets to the midpoint of the two entries. Got 20 cents from my target. I think we should get there, but we've already gone. We already came down more than $1. So I'm going for, because it's the midpoint, I'm going for about $1.40, which is 2 times the scalp for today. So I may exit at $1 because of that bounce there, but I do think that the probability is that we get down here. Bounced right off my target. Move my target up now a little bit, about 20 cents. The probability was that that low that touched my target is probably not the low end price, but I didn't want to risk that. So I just raised my profit target a little bit. So that means the probability is that we have to go and make a new low, and that would have failed me. I think it's about to do that now. So at 7.24 now. So that was a good trade. I thought it was a good read, and a reasonable signal bar testing the high of the sell climax. So I think it was a good trade. It's similar to a situation like this. The So this is February 29th. We got to buy the close rally here, and then we never tested it. So here we got moved down tight trading range, and then instead of breaking to a new low and getting a signal bar, we just got the signal bar here, and that buy led to a 50% move, or sorry, a move up to the midpoint of the two entries, and also got up to the high close eventually. So that might happen today as well, but I think the probability was high that we'd get to at least the midpoint of the two entries, and maybe we work lower. But I thought this was a high probability trade before breaking above the high of the entire sell-off. So really good day today. Is maybe my best day. Yeah, I think it's my best day. So just sticking to the plan, not letting that crazy bear trend day get in my head, and just sticking to the process and putting together some pretty decent trades, and I'll be able to wipe out that loss. 2 days ago it was a $4 win. Today is $7. That's already at $11. So I just got to stick to the plan.